Morning students, in this video we'll see the simplification of context-free grammar. We all know about the context-free grammar. Context-free grammar contains the variables, terminals, productions as well as the starting symbol. To simplify the grammar, otherwise it can be called as the grammar reduction. In this we are following 3 steps. The first one is the removal of useless symbol, and the second is the elimination of epsilon production, and the third thing is the removal of unit productions. Removal of useless symbol, elimination of epsilon production, as well as the removal of unit productions. First, we'll consider the removal of useless symbol. What do you mean by useless symbol? What is that? So first, consider in the production any symbol that will not derive the terminal symbol is called useless. Any variable that will not derive the terminal symbol is called as the useless symbol. Second thing is any variable that will not be reachable from the starting state is also called as the useless symbol. So two categories. First one is a not reachable one. This variable that will not be reachable from the starting symbol, that is called as the useless symbol. And the second one is any variable that does not derive the string is called as the useless symbol. For example, consider here, in this example, T tends to AAB, ABA, AAT, and A tends to AA, B tends to AB/B, and C tends to AD. First, check whether all the variables are reachable from the starting symbol. Consider AAB. Here the variable B is there. So this B is reachable from the starting symbol. Second, check this production. Here the variable is A. A can be reachable from the starting symbol. So B is reachable from the starting symbol. A is reachable from the starting symbol. Then here AAT, T is here. What about C? We will not reach C anyway. Then what is the need for this C? That's not needed. So we can eliminate this C from this grammar. The C can be eliminated from the grammar. If you eliminate the production C, if the C is available in other production, then you can eliminate that also. But here C is not at all available. Then that's the first condition. Second condition is any terminal that will not derive the, any variable that will not derive the terminal. Consider the variable A, starting from the variable A. AA will not derive any terminal. Here A is there. If you continuously substituting A tends to AA, we'll get A tends to AA. Then instead of that, then AA. Continuously, you can go to the loop and you will not eliminate this A. So here there is no symbol, no terminal symbol directly derived from A. So this is also a useless variable. Hence, you will eliminate A from this variable. Check and eliminate all the productions that contains A. This production contains A. So this production can also be eliminated. And consider the B. If you consider B, B derives small b slash B. That is, it derives the terminal symbols. So this B is useful. We will not eliminate this one. So wherever B is available, you will not replace that things. So you can write the remaining productions as T tends to AAB. We eliminated that ABA. Remaining one is AAT. And where B tends to AB/B. So T tends to AAB. For this B, you can replace anything AB or B. Then for this T also, you can replace AAAB or AAB. That's possible. So these are the final productions after eliminating the useless symbols. That all about the useless symbols. And the second one is the removal of epsilon production. No need for the epsilon productions in the simplified grammar. What do you mean by epsilon production? Any variable that derives the epsilon is called as the epsilon production. So in the given example, S tends to X, Y, X, and Y tends to 1Y/epsilon. Here, Y production is called as the epsilon production because here Y tends to epsilon. This is the epsilon production. So if epsilon production is there, how to eliminate that means first write all the productions without epsilon. Write all the available productions without epsilon. After that, if epsilon is available in Y, wherever Y is there, replace Y by epsilon. Okay. Possible combination. Wherever Y is there, replace Y by epsilon. We'll see in the example. Consider this example. In this example, S tends to X, Y, X, X tends to 0x slash epsilon, y tends to 1y slash epsilon. In this example, how can we eliminate the epsilon production that we will see? First one is write all the productions, whatever available without epsilon. So I am going to write all the productions without epsilon. For the productions, S tends to X, Y is X, keep that. And X tends to 0x. And y tends to 1y. These are the productions without epsilon. First, write all the productions without epsilon. The second thing is check where epsilon is available and replace that variable. X tends to epsilon. What are the variables other than the production? X tends to epsilon and y tends to epsilon. What I am going to do is I am going to replace, first I will replace the x. Wherever x is available in the initial production set, I am going to replace x with epsilon. One, replace x with epsilon. Go to the production x. In this production already the given production is there. Will not change that. Additionally, instead of x, I am going to replace it with epsilon. Epsilon means no string, nothing. So I can write here instead of this x, I will replace the epsilon. Then I will get yx. Right? Then instead of this x also I can replace epsilon. If I put epsilon here, I will get this xy. Then for both x, I can replace epsilon. If I replace epsilon in both x, I will get y. So in the first production, x, y, x is there. First, I replace the first x with epsilon, and then I replace the second x with epsilon. Then I replace both x with epsilon. So these are the productions without epsilon for x. Then go to the next one. Here already 0x is there. And I am going to replace the x with epsilon. If I replace this x with epsilon, I will get 0. Similarly, then I can replace this y with epsilon. If I replace this y with epsilon, I will get 1y for 1. So this is x with epsilon replaced. And now I will be replacing y with epsilon. So it's replaced by 1. Similarly, in the first production also, I can replace y with epsilon. Then I will get x6. So these are the possible combination of productions after eliminating epsilon. I'll give another one small example. For example, consider S tends to A0 slash B0 and A tends to 0 slash epsilon. B tends to 1. Consider this production. In this production, what is the epsilon production? A tends to epsilon is the epsilon production. My objective is to replace the epsilon production. So what I can write first? I can write first the productions without epsilon. What are the production? S tends to A0, B0 and A tends to 0 and B tends to 1. These are the productions without epsilon. Now, what I am going to do is I am replacing the A. Wherever A is available, that is I am going to replace with epsilon. So wherever A is available, the right hand side, where it is available, it's available here. So here I am replacing this A with epsilon. So what will be the answer? 0 will be the answer. These are the final production. Remember that when you are doing this one, first write all the productions except epsilon. After that, replace the epsilon in the original productions and write that productions also. So here you get the additional productions. We are not eliminating any productions that are available. We are just replacing the productions with the epsilon in the right hand side. And the third one is the removal of unit production. What do you mean by unit production? Since if the variable tends to variable, that is left hand side contains the capital letter and the right hand side also contains the capital letter, means that is called as the unit production. So we are going to remove the unit productions. Suppose the production extends to y and extends to a is there, and wherever y is there, we can write a also, right? That is also possible. This is called as the removal of unit production. For example, consider here what are all the unit production? Yes, here S tends to left hand side is capital letter and right hand side is also a capital letter. Means that's called as the unit production. So here left hand side is S is there, right hand side also C is there. So how can I write this one? S tends to C. S tends to C is the unit production. Similarly, in this example, B tends to A is the unit production. So you are going to eliminate these two productions. When you are going to eliminate these two productions, here also write the existing productions as this. that is S tends to 0, U 1B, and instead of this C, S tends to C, I am going to replace this C with the existing value. What is the value? C 0, 1. So I can replace this with 0, 1. Similarly, next line there is no unit production. In production B, there is a unit production. B tends to 1 slash B tends to A. B tends to A is the unit production. How can I eliminate? I can replace this A, and instead of this A, I can place the right hand side of the A variable. What is the right hand side of the variable A? 0 S slash 0 0. So I will include here the existing one as it is. Instead of A can be replaced as 0 S slash 0 0. This is what called as the removal of unit production. After the removal of unit production, you can see here S tends to 0, S slash 1, S slash 0, 1, A tends to 0, S slash 0, 0, B tends to 1 slash 0, S slash 0, 0, and C tends to 0, 1. There is no unit production. Shall I give you one more example? For example, consider A tends to 0, 1 slash 1B slash C. C tends to A slash B slash 0 A, and B tends to BB. So in this example, how can you eliminate this unit production? Here the unit production is A tends to C. So I can eliminate this C with this all this element. I'll include all this element. Finally, what's the value of A? A tends to 0, 1 slash A slash B slash OA. And this 1B is also there. So I'll eliminate the C with all the right hand side of the C production. These all are about the elimination of unit production. So what are the steps required? Elimination of, first one is the elimination of useless symbols, second one is the elimination of unit production, and the third one is the elimination of the epsilon production. So any simplification, you should follow these steps. Consider one more examples. I will take one example. Small example. S tends to 0 slash 1 slash A slash B slash 1 slash C. Consider A tends to 0 slash A 1 slash A slash 1B slash C, and B tends to 0 1 slash epsilon. Okay. Consider these two are the productions given over here. Now, how can I eliminate or simplify the grammar? First, check whether there is, what are the symbols given here? S, A, B, C. First, I am going to eliminate the removal of useless symbol. Useless symbol means two things. One is not directly derivable from this starting symbol, and another one is this symbol that will not derive the small letters. When I see this grammar, here C is given here, but C is not at all defined here. Similarly, here I can give 1, D tends to 1. You see over here, C is not at all used anywhere, so I can remove that one. And consider A. Whether A is defined here? No, A is also not defined here, so I can remove this here. What about B? B is given here, and D is not at all defined, derived from the starting symbol. D is here, but it cannot be derived from the starting symbol. So I can eliminate this D also. After eliminating the useless symbol, what are the remaining things you write first? What are the things? 0 slash 1 slash 1B. Okay, first try to eliminate the useless symbols. The next one is elimination of the epsilon productions. And here, what is the epsilon production? The epsilon production is V tends to epsilon. What I am going to do is I am going to replace this one. For that one, first write all the productions without epsilon. First write all the productions without epsilon. After that, wherever B is available, replace that B with epsilon. Here B is available. So keep the original things as it is, and replace B with epsilon. You will get the terminal 1. Include that. After the third one is elimination of the unit production. Here there is no unit production. Unit production means left hand side and right hand side is a variable. Then it is called as the unit production, and here there is no unit production. So no need to eliminate the unit production. So your final grammar is after elimination, you'll get reduction 0, 1, 1b and /1. 1 is already available. So no need to include this 1 again in the grammar. And what is b? B tends to 0, 1. After this reduction, after this simplification, you can see that all the symbols are useful. That is here S tends to B is there. For B, I have given the terminal symbols. So anything can be derived by this using S and B. All the symbols used here are the useful symbols, and there is no epsilon production and there is no unit productions also. Thank you.